In this video, we are going to learn about Bragg's equation. What is this? It is nothing but n lambda is equal to 2d sine theta. Very simple formula, you can easily remember this. What is n? Generally, it is nothing but order. The problem in CSR, generally they go for first order. So if they say first order, then n is equal to 1. Second order, n is equal to 2. What is lambda? It is the wavelength of X-ray, whatever they use for X-ray diffraction. So wavelength of X-ray. So 2, it is number. D, it is the distance between the two layers of atoms. Consider the atoms are placed one over the other. So what is the distance between the two layers? And theta, it is the incident angle of the X-ray. Consider this. This is basically X-ray. We go for X-ray. The wavelength, it is lambda. This is a crystal. I have taken two layers. So this is one layer and this is another layer. There are n number of such layers. So it will be one more will be here. It goes like that. The incident angle, you can see here it is falling. The angle between the incident X-ray and the layer of atoms in the crystal, this is theta. After that, it is getting diffracted. What do you mean by diffraction? Here I have considered two layers. So this is another X-ray. It penetrates and it strikes another layer. Now look at this. This crest and this crest, they are same. What does it mean? The distance between this, the first one and second layer, so that is the distance between the two layers, and the extra time or extra distance it traveled, that is this two. This is the extra distance traveled by the X-ray. You can see I have taken like this. So this is the extra distance traveled by the second ray, not the first one. If this distance is multiples of lambda, then only it is possible. Then only it will undergo diffraction. If it is not multiples of lambda, then instead of this crest, you may get trough. So it may not match. If it matches, then only it will get diffracted. So I consider the distance between these two is n lambda, that is whatever I have given. N lambda is the extra distance traveled by the second ray, not the first one, this one. Now what will be the distance? So it is nothing but 2d sine theta. How do we get this? You may know sine theta is given as opposite side, that is this one, divided by this one. So sine theta is the distance of this distance divided by this distance. If you go for this, you will get only half of this. If you go for sine theta, you can find only this. So I say this is the distance traveled, half of the distance, half of the extra distance traveled by the X-ray. So what I do, I go for this also. So what I get is 2 sine theta. So this one sine theta, another one. So for that, this distance, say some x divided by d. For this we'll get d, for that also. Now this is the extra distance traveled, so this becomes x equal to 2d sine theta. That is n lambda is equal to 2d sine theta. It is very simple formula. Even if you are not able to understand this, try to memorize the formula and try to solve problem using this formula. Generally, in the problem, they may ask to find out n, which order. They may give the lambda, the angle and the distance. That may be given. What is the order? Second one, what is the wavelength of X-ray? It is possible if you know n, d and theta. Third one, what is the distance between the two layers of atoms? So that also possible to find out from this formula. Further, if you know lambda, you can go for E is equal to h mu. It is nothing but c by lambda. So you can find out even the energy of X-ray. It is possible because you know lambda, that you can calculate from this, that can be substituted in this formula. You can find out the energy or even wave number. The last one, it is wave number, you can find out, because wave number is nothing but 1 by lambda. If you go for this formula, you can find out even the wave number.